Belief in God has one very significant benefit. Those who believe in God claim that God gives them strength. They tell themselves, God is on my side. His strength is my strength. Imagine someone with the same degree of self confidence who did not believe in God. That person's position would be, I am great all by myself. I have God-like greatness, not because God is on my side, but because I am God-like. The latter person is an egomaniac and a social pariah. The former person is seen as an appropriately modest person and is not a social pariah. But they are both equally self confident. It is irrelevant that the one attributes his strength to God, whereas the other attributes it to his own ego. Or rather, it is relevant, but in a way that redounds to the benefit and the credit of the believer in God and to the discredit and disadvantage of the non believer. By virtue of believing in God, the believer can, without weakening himself with narcissism, have the excess of self belief that is needed to tap into one's strengths. And by virtue of not believing in God, the non believer cannot, without so weakening himself, have that degree of self belief. So, belief in God makes it possible for people to get the better of their own insecurities and to draw on their own powers without alienating their peers and also without becoming grandiose. And this is surely one of the primary purposes, psychologically speaking, of belief in God. Those who believe in God do so not so much because they have erroneous metaphysical beliefs, but because they want to be able to tap into their own strengths without either weakening themselves with narcissism or antagonizing their peers.